This video has been inspired because I actually went out for one of the few times this past weekend since I've been back in America. As many of you know, I've been back in America for about 6 weeks now, and I'll be headed back to Ghana in about another 7 to 10 days. I've been working so hard that finally I said, let me take a break, let me take a rest. The new website, Africa Cross Culture, is out. Go check it out. So I went out, had a nice time. It's cool. Met this young lady, very, very beautiful. She had this nice little sexy outfit on. Like, she came out, definitely ready for attention, and she got it from me. And we wound up talking and having some really good conversation. So maybe after talking and dancing for 20-30 minutes, I said, hey, this is cool. Let me buy her a drink. For those who know, I don't drink, I don't smoke, but I don't mind, people drinking and smoking around me, to each his own. So she ordered her drink. I just ordered the water. And when the bill came, she looks at me and she says, oh, please let me pay for it. So I'm kind of shocked because in the United States, from my history of things, when a woman offers to pay for herself, it's one of two things. Either she doesn't like you, and that's usually on a date or something, or an outing or something. She doesn't like you, or she's not interested in doing anything with you, so she's offering to buy the drink and to pay for things, so she doesn't have to feel like she owes you anything. Or it's just a test. It's just a game to see what to see if you're cheap, see how you are. And when she asked me to buy her drink, I said, okay, yeah, go ahead, it's cool, you can pay for it. And she gave me a look like, you really want me to pay? You really want me to pay for my drink? And I said to her, she didn't say it, but I saw it in her face. And I said to her, listen, shorty, we've been talking for a while. I already told you, I've been living in Africa. I've been living in Ghana for the last 2 years. Where I'm from, if a woman is offering to pay for something, that means she really likes you. It's not these little games in America where they paying for stuff, like I said before, because they don't want to feel like they owe you anything, or they offering just to see what you're going to say, like she did. It's like, no, when they in West Africa, and even in East Africa, because I had this experience in Kenya, women spend money on you when they actually like you. Women spend money with you when they actually like you. It's like their way of saying, you can have me. I want to be with you. You don't have to pay. You don't have to pay for me. Especially if they have their own means. And to be in this New York situation where a young lady that I'm vibing with, because I don't buy drinks, I'm not cheap, I just don't be tricking. I learned a long time ago, I don't just be throwing drinks out there. I have to feel some sort of connection with you. I have to get the signs. I was getting all the signs. So to her credit, she was like, okay. She was like, oh, all right. And then in a weird way, it made her like me more. I saw it in her face, and I saw it even more in her body. She sank more into me. She just relaxed even more, because that was her test for me. But at the same time, not only did I pass it with flying colors, it showed that I was just a different type of dude. Again, I'm in a world where if a woman say, let me pay for it, it's like, in a way, her even asking is she's insisting to say, I like you. I want to be in your presence. Now, maybe she has a bigger bag in mind. Maybe she has a bigger bag in mind in the future, but at that moment, for something small, whether it's just carrying objects, and if be honest with you, they all carry for you. They won't even be with you if they don't like you, but they all carry stuff for you. They're not even pulling out their wallet or even offering to pay for anything in a personal, private setting if they have money in their pocket and they're not interested in you. So, lessons to be learned. In America, when a woman, unless it's somebody you already seeing and all that stuff, and she just, sharing in, if she's offering to pay for herself, that means she's not trying to do nothing for you, or she's just trying to test you to see where your pockets is. Very rarely you're going to catch a girl who really likes you, who's going to offer to pay for you the very first time you're meeting on one of the first 2 early dates, and that's her way of saying I like you. Like in America, no.
I like that. You talked about, the bits and pieces of colonialism being represented in Ghana today. Which parts of it have you seen? What have you spotted?
Well, it's just still. I know that when people bring their issues of finances, me being a Black American, knowing what systematic oppression is about, I still to this day point my finger at the previous effects of 1957. Okay. What was going on prior to that, as why our African countries aren't as rich as European countries. While the CD is 7.8, 7.6 right now, I still look at European influence as the reason, Asian influence as the reason. I don't really point my finger at Ghanaians per se.
Really? Because I would have said, we've had independence for well over 60 years, right? And so we've had the opportunity to run our own affairs. Isn't it possible that perhaps it may be something that we haven't done rightly, if I may say, to get to the point that we feel like we should have been, or we should have gone into right now? Absolute independence.
Well, when you're dealing with countries like America, who's had independence for 300 and something years, 1776, countries like the UK, that's, on record, been 1,000 years into, right, having their money and their finances organized. The military doesn't have the power. Anytime other countries, you look at Gaddafi, make moves to make one African currency, all of a sudden they get bombed, or the CIA infiltrates. I didn't think I'd be talking about this.
No.
But
this happens.
Hi there, and welcome to the entertainment news segment. I'm Anita Ikufu. Now, African American tour operator and entrepreneur Rashad McCory has been installed as tourism chief of Etre, a suburb of Elmina in the central region. Nana Kofi Kukudrufo Densrahehin was vowed to promote African diaspora relations and boost tourism within the central region. Custom demands, Rashad McCory made his first public appearance after being locked up for days. Natives of the Etre community, a suburb of Elmina in the central region, amidst dancing and singing, came all out in support as he completed the final traditional rites. Nana Kofi Kukudrufo Densrahehin was afterwards introduced to the paramount chief of Elmina, Nana Kujokundia VI. At the historic ceremony, Nana Kofi Kukudrufo Densrahehin vowed to promote African diaspora relations and boost tourism.
As we build communities here and we also have culture exchange, we can all grow. Black Americans in the United States are struggling with systematic oppression and racism. Coming to Africa, in this case Ghana, we get to express freedom of expression, brotherhood, sisterhood, and unity. And we can all build finances, prosperity, strength, and cohesion.
Nana Edu Eji is the executive director of the PanFest Foundation and a member of the steering committee of Beyond the Retail.
Yes, it is a great day, and I think that we have a lot to be proud of, that we still continue to see the coming together of our brothers and sisters from afar, from the diaspora, coming back home here to Ghana, to the ancient city of Elmina, being embraced, and this is a dream and a prophecy unfolding before our eyes. And so I think that the ancestors are very happy today to see our reunion take place. And